Right, we're going to go ahead and get started today in Sphinx pose. So, laying on your belly, you want your forearms out on the ground in front of you. The elbows are right underneath the shoulders. The palms are face down with the pointer fingers pointed forward. So, your forearms should look like the number 11. Now, thinking like cat-cow breathing, we're going to inhale, feel the hips pressing down into the mat, and at the same time look forward and up. Find that gentle back bend. Exhale, chin towards the chest, round the spine, gaze in, lift the hips, lift the thighs, knees press down. Inhale, drop the hips, drop the belly, look forward and up. Good. Exhale, chin towards the chest, round the spine, gaze in, lift the hips, lift the thighs, knees press down. Inhale, drop the hips, drop the belly, look forward and up. Good. 3 more. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine, lift those hips, lift those thighs, knees press down. Inhale, drop the hips, drop the belly, look forward and up. Exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine, lift the hips, lift the thighs, knees press down. Inhale, drop the hips, drop the belly, look forward and up. And last one, exhale, chin to the chest, round the spine, lift those hips, lift those thighs, knees press down. Good. Inhale, drop the hips, drop the belly, look forward. And now as we exhale, we can stay here or start to press the ground away. Lift the elbows up and straighten out the arms. Find a cobra pose. Now, you can stay with your hands like this, or the closer you walk your hands in towards the body, the more intense this is going to become. If this becomes too much at any point, then just come back down into your Sphinx pose. Wherever you are, feel the hips and the tops of the feet pressing into the ground as the crown of the head reaches up. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. And one more big breath out. If you're with me, lower your elbows back down to the ground, and we're all going to come into child's pose. So lift those hips, start to walk the knees in, take them out nice and wide, bring the big toes together to touch, and send the seat down and back. Now we're going to do some side stretches from here. So we're going to walk the forearms over to the left, take the chest on top of the left thigh. From here, you can take your right cheek or right temple onto the ground. You can use a yoga block to put underneath if the ground is too far away. Walk those left fingertips towards the back of the mat, and those right fingertips are going to crawl as far forward and then as far left as they'll go. Feel that right hip settling down and back, and as those right fingertips are reaching and crawling to the left, that's going to create a nice elongation in the right side of your body. Inhale, deep breath in, feel the belly expanding, pressing into the thigh. And exhale, let those hips settle back, lengthen through the right side body. Inhale, big breath in for 2. Exhale. Deep breath in for 3. Exhale. 2 more. Big breath in for 4. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And 1 more big breath out. Good. Start to walk the forearms over to the right. Same thing on the opposite side. So we're going to take the chest on top of the right thigh. The left cheek or temple is going to find the ground or maybe a yoga block. Take those right fingertips, crawl them towards the back of the mat, and those left fingertips are going to crawl as far forward and then as far right as they'll go. Feel that left hip settling down and back as those left fingertips maybe crawl a little bit more forward and a little bit more to the right. So find that nice elongation now in the left side body. Inhale, big breath in, same thing, feel the belly expanding, taking up space, pressing into the thigh. And exhale with control, feel the left side body getting longer. And deep breath in for 2. Exhale. Big breath in for 3. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale, big breath in for 4. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And 1 more big breath out. Good. Start to walk the forearms back center. We're going to find our traditional child's pose with the third eye on the ground in front of you, the center of your forehead. We can stay like this or bring the palms together, bend in the elbows, take those prayer hands towards the back of the neck, and then walk the elbows up and in towards the crown of the head. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And 1 more big breath out. Good. Lower those hands down to the ground. We're going to look forward, walk the hands in, lift the body up, and we're going to come laying on our backs with our knees bent. So scoot your hips forward to the top of the mat. The big toes again are pointed forward, and you want the feet to be hips width distance apart. If the feet are pointed out just a little bit, that's fine. We definitely don't want them pointed in. I prefer having my feet pointed forward here. Now choose the back bend that you want. If a full wheel is too intense and you want to come into a bridge or start with a bridge, you can lift your hips, squeeze the glutes, maybe roll the shoulders underneath your back. You can bend your elbows and support your lower back with your hands. Your thumbs are framing out your sacrum and the rest of your fingers are wrapping around your hips. You can stay here. You can come down, see if a full wheel is going to be comfortable for you. Take both hands by your shoulders, fingertips facing the front of the mat, elbows pointed up towards the sky. And then on your inhale, you're going to lift everything that will rise. Good. Stay here as you exhale. We're going to be here for a few breaths. If this becomes too intense and you want to come back down, you definitely can. Okay. All together. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And 1 more big breath out. Good. Start to lower everything down. We're going to take the knees into the chest, hands down by the sides, knees together. We're just going to gently draw some circles with the knees, keeping the knees together. Good. And now when you're ready in the opposite direction, we're going to draw circles with the knees. Good. After the next couple of circles, we're going to pause, take the hands behind the hamstrings, rock up and down from the shoulders to the base of the spine. And then find your way up to a comfortable seat. And now from here, we're going to have the feet out nice and wide with the knees bent 90 degrees, pointing up towards the sky. We're going to take the hands behind us with the fingertips pointed forward, and we're not dumping into the wrists here. We're lifting up out of the shoulders. Okay, very good. And now we're going to let the legs fall over to the left. So now the knees are still bent 90 degrees, and now you have your left heel to the left of your right knee. The feet are flexed. We're going to walk the hands over to the left towards the back of the mat. Look down, and maybe you scoot your hip center a little bit. So maybe your left hip needs to move maybe 2 inches to the left. And now, so it's nice and center in your underneath your body. Now we can stay just like this, or we can deepen the twist, lower the forearms down to the ground, elbows underneath the shoulders, pointer fingers pointed forward. Now for the final option, you can walk the forearms out wide, take that right cheek onto the ground and open up the arms like you're giving the ground a nice big hug. Good. Wherever you are, just close down your eyes and feel or bring your attention to the part of the low back where you feel that twist happening. We're just countering that back bend with this spinal twist. If you're with me, just bring your attention maybe to every part of the body that's in contact with the ground, no matter which variation of the pose you're in. Okay, inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. Exhale. 1 more big breath in. And 1 more big breath out. Very nice. Start to walk the hands in, press the ground away, and lift the body up. Now we're going to take the hands over to the right, point the knees back up towards the sky, center the hips. The hands are back behind you. Same thing. We're not dumping weight into the wrists. We're lifting up out of the shoulders. Let the legs fall over to the right. And now make sure you have those 90-degree bends in the knees. Feet are flexed, and now the right heel is to the right of your left knee. We're going to walk the hands over to the right towards the back of the mat, and same thing, look down. Maybe you need to scoot your right hip in a couple inches to the right so it's nice and center underneath your body. You can stay right here. Next option is again to lower the forearms down to the ground. You want the elbows underneath the shoulders, palms face down, pointer fingers pointed forward. Now you can stay here, or again, the final option is to walk the forearms out wide, lower that left cheek onto the ground, open up the arms like you're giving the ground a nice big hug, and wherever you are, close down your eyes and just bring your attention to that part of the lower back where you feel that decompression happening. Maybe you start to count all the different places or parts of the body that are in contact with the ground. Good. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. 2 more. Inhale. exhale. One more big breath in. And one more big breath out. Very nice. Start to walk the hands in, press the ground away, lift the body up. We're going to walk the hands over to the left, come back center, and now from here we're going to again center the hips, extend the legs out in front of you so the feet are flexed, big toes pointed up, and then the hamstrings are pressing down into the ground. We're going to take a deep breath in, sit nice and tall, crown of the head is reaching up, and exhale. Just start to crawl the fingertips forward, leading with the chest. Good. Waking up the hamstrings, just countering those spinal twists, and the back bending with a nice forward bend. Take a deep breath in. Maybe the center of the chest can reach forward a little bit more. And exhale. Take the third eye towards the ground in front of you. Inhale. Exhale. Inhale. Exhale. One more big breath in. And one more big breath out. Very nice. Start to walk the hands in, lift the body up, come into a nice comfortable seat. And that is going to be the end of today's lesson. So thank you for tuning in. Make sure you like and subscribe and comment in the comment section. Let me know what you think. And I will see you guys in the next video.